Hey Pisces star seeds, it's Sweet Spirit Mystic. This doesn't want to ring today, huh? Okay. Let's see how the messages are. Messages for Pisces, please. What will be helpful to know? All right. You got action. It's time to do something. And intuitive. You already know what this is that I'm referring to, or the message is referring to. I feel like it's something that's going to help you, excuse me, like reclaim part of your soul that was lost. You know, something that maybe you even forgot about, and that you enjoy. All right, we have abundance. All your needs will be met. Inner knowing, again, with that intuitive card, you know this. So this is one of those confirmation readings. We have freedom and power. Power. Okay. Listen to the song in your soul. Now is the time to act. I am indestructible. Your heart is pure and free. You are a brave traveler. Sacred buffalo, cloak me in your wisdom. As a survivor, you are unparalleled. Okay. So those are energies that you are cultivating, that you are manifesting, that you are calling forth right now. So this is where you dig deep because you have it. Okay? There's no indication of weakness in any of these cards. You know, both of these, intuitive and inner knowing, these are both like waterfowl, ducks. What is this? Geese and a loon. So think about that phrase, like water off a duck's back. So things that are of no importance to you, or things don't pay it any mind, whether it's opinions of other people, little chit chat, gossip, things like that. Just let it, water off a duck's back. You don't need to focus on that because you have a lot of other really important business. Bison, grizzly bears, horses, those are very majestic animals that are powerful and dangerous. Okay. All right, so we have emergence and passion. Emergence and passion. Solar plexus. So this has to do with the way you express yourself in the world, how people perceive you. You have a lot of power. You might not think you do. Yeah, but you do. Got the Sun card here. So there's this radiance, like it's felt. When you enter a room or when you're around people, they feel it, like, oh, someone just walked in. It's really big energy. And that's intimidating for people. So remember, that dose of humility to just kind of not dim your light in any way. But, when you talk to certain people that are just I want to say the word pushy, how that can kind of be confronting. Energy can do that as well. So just have that in mind. It can be strong for people. So if people have to step back, if people need a minute, that's why. So not necessarily shoving your beliefs down anyone else's throat. You don't need to do that. You know who you are, you know what you believe, and that works for you. That works for everyone, but definitely for you. So it's not until someone's ready to receive that kind of instruction of like, okay, how do I do that? Like Pisces. Until they're ready, it can be confronting. It can be a little difficult. So, it's like no need to stuff anything down anyone's throat. Just live your life, and if they're interested and curious, they'll ask. If not, they'll have their own thoughts, whether it's admiration or a little bit of envy or jealousy or annoyance. But that's not for you to worry about. Again, with the water off the duck's back. We have the star card. Yeah, so the sun is a star. You shine regardless, whether it's day or night. Your light is strong. So people during the day, they'll put on some sunglasses or step back a little bit. But you shine bright no matter what. So we have the 5 of Cups, the Lovers, and the Moon. So there's something hidden with the Moon. It's not yet clear yet. But there's some disappointment because the 5s is about change. Cups are emotions. So change in feeling towards a relationship. Let's see what this is. It doesn't have to be disappointment. I just said that because the 5 of Cups can generally speak to emotional disappointment when things don't work out. But let's see. What's this 5 of Cups? Change in feeling. Okay, 5 of Cups, please. 5 of Pentacles. Ooh. 9 of Cups. Hold on. Okay, so let me just show you these. 9 of Cups, 5 of Pentacles. So there's this part of you it's almost like something that once made you happy does not. Oops. All right, we've got the Knight of Cups, 6 of Swords, 7 of Wands. All right, what's this? Justice. Okay. And Judgment. Okay. Breakthrough. Hold on, one more. Stillness, psychic healing, shape shifting. Okay. So this is an interesting bit of this message because, and I'll break it down. So remember the 5 of Cups talked about changing of your emotions, right? in regards to the Lovers. So like some kind of commitment that you've made, that's changing. You know, we've got this moon cycle coming up. We just had the new moon, so we've got a full moon coming up. So things will be illuminated. So it's basically with the 9 of Cups followed by the 5 of Pentacles. Two ways. It's like, as I'm feeling it, something that once made you happy no longer does, and it's time for you to follow your heart with the Knight of Cups, 6 of Swords, because you haven't been. It's like you held yourself back for someone else. But you can't do that anymore, because with justice and judgment, this is big energy from the universe. That's like, you know what, you can't just stay here anymore. It's like it's too small for you. And then another way I can see this, I can read this, is that there's someone in your life that you have been very loyal to. Definitely, like, I feel like self-sacrificing a bit. But there's like a block with the 7 of Wands to your destiny. Okay, let me keep pulling cards because I don't think this is clear. So there's breakthrough here, and it looks like the Truth, the Ace of Swords here, and then messages from the ancestors with this crow. You haven't been able to hear it though. Ooh, something about Scorpio. And this mask is split in two. Psychic healing and shape-shifting. So there's like this energy that's jumping around. Shape-shifting is when you change forms. So energy can embody other people. That's what you know, when you think about possession, when someone gets possessed, it's energy that overtakes them and has them say things or do things that normally they wouldn't, or maybe they would, but it's like it's using someone as a vessel, as a puppet. Nurture. Metamorphosis. So yeah, remember the change. 5 is about change. So there's something changing. Metamorphosing. That's not the... Metamorphose. Changing. Into something else. Okay. What is this justice and judgment? It's almost like someone has you around so that they don't have to go through their own karma, because you're like this buffer. We got the 9 of Cups again. Wow. Okay, we've got 7 of Shells. So this is options or confusion, possibilities, choices. 5 of Crystals again. And the 9 of shells, 9 of cups again. New possibilities. So yeah, there's something that's coming in because of the effort, like you never give up, you just keep going, that's going to put you in a place that others will be uncomfortable about. Because either that means you have to leave them behind, or they're not going to have as much access to you as before. Yeah, there's the 5 of cups again. So lots of repeating energies. We've got the Magician here and the 7 of Swords. Ooh, oh, this is someone doing, okay, nope, nope, that's not allowed. You cannot come in here and try to do anything. Get out. Okay, so there is some kind of negative energy that does not want you to move forward. So if you're noticing any kind of blocks, that's where that's coming from. Don't let it get you flustered. Remember, water off a duck's back. Just problem solve for it. You know, be really persistent, pushy if you need to, because someone is blocking this energy really hard, because it's like once you rise, they will have to deal with their own karma, and they don't want that. They want to keep you dealing with their karma. Like make Pisces think it's them so that they keep suffering. No. You're rising above all of this, which means they'll be left with, oh wait, this is actually my karma. Not Pisces, but Pisces was so kind and gentle and generous that they gladly picked up all my crap for me. We're not doing that anymore. Remember, Pisces? Yeah, Queen of Shells, 6 of Feathers. So another repeating energy with the 6 of Swords, 6 of Feathers. So yes, you are very loving and compassionate. However, you will not carry others' burdens. You will show them the way, but they have to actually do it. The Hermit. They've almost been keeping you hostage. Like, oh, Pisces, yeah, no, it's just you and me. Like, don't talk to your friends. Don't talk to your family. Don't, all of that. So that I can just have your energy. And it's that, oh, you must really love me. Okay, so there's a little bit of that. There's a fine line between love and control or power or, manipulation, right? So you have to determine that. And people, we have tendencies, right? If we've been abandoned in our life, we want someone's attention all the time. But it doesn't mean that we don't want them to be with around other people or have other friends or family or stuff like that. But it's that. There is a tendency for that to happen, which cannot happen because you're not supposed to be completely shrouded like that. You're the sun. You have to be out and shine. Yeah, we've got the World card here. So this is part of your path. Okay? So remember that you're meant to shine. You're meant to be out in the world. Yes, that's nice. They want you for themselves, but they have to share you. Okay? Because you're meant to be a guide. So pay attention to that vulnerable place inside of you that's like, oh, that means they really like me. You still need to be out. They can come with you. But there needs to be this sharing. It's not for you or them only, okay? Because that means they don't have to do the work when you're around because you're doing it for them easily. Like you don't even know you're doing it. You're blocking karma for someone. They have to go through stuff. Okay? Lots of it. Okay? In order to have that freedom that you have, Pisces, you have to do a lot of work. Go through a lot of challenges. Okay? Like even on this horse, there's stirrups. There's someone's feet in there, but you don't see them. So there's something, yeah, it's like you're being used to get through someone else's karma. And that's not it. You're not the ghost rider or writer. Okay? This is your story. This is your life. They need to write their own story, live their own life. But maybe not. Now that I say that, like you think about some super high profile people, you never know who their partner is. But they're there, supporting them in the spotlight. So it's almost like maybe you need someone like that, that's going to let you shine, and they're just there supporting you. It's something like that. This will get clear over the next few days, or few weeks, or however long. But it's something like that. It's like one of you is the big star shining. The other person's the behind the scenes support. So as you are the star, the sun, Pisces, whoever is your partner or whoever is your support, even if it's like a business partner, they'll be more behind the scenes, but they're not going to mind it. So if there's someone that doesn't like it, that's trying to pull you back or shadow you, it's because they want that position. But a real supportive partner to you, Pisces, won't mind. 2222. They'll be like, oh yeah, you go. I'll be here. You know, side stage, right? But yeah, things are changing. And this might be hard, perhaps, for the other person if they're used to being in the spotlight. So now the role is reversed. So if someone can accept that, that might be an indication for you that it's, it's run its course. Because remember, we did have the World card, so that's the end of a cycle into a new cycle. So whoever it is will need to be very supportive of your journey, because you're meant to be in the forefront. Things are changing for you. It's not you behind the scenes. You're more front facing now. All right, Pisces, great reading. Cool. All right, I love you. I'll see you soon.